Wow, we went live right away. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, April 20th, 4:20, and you're going to get the significance there in a little bit. Today is episode 159, and I'm with my friends Reza Shulman and Dani Fattizzi, good Italian name. And we're here talking about the launch of pot.com. So please let us know that you can hear us or see us. Tracy Stein, we've got thumbs up, so that means we are golden. Welcome, ladies. This has been like forever going on, right? So I won't get to, I want Reza to tell us a little bit of history, or Dani, so you guys can see how things are coming up. Thanks, Tracy. See how the comments are? It's like having an audience.
It
all
is.
over the
Nice.
place. It's immediate. It's what I need. I need immediate response to my amazing talents as a TV show host. No, I don't. So tell us first a little bit about you guys, and then let's get to pot.com because we have a lot to cover. So Dani, do you want to go first?
Sure. So I'm Dani, and my background is in theater and business, and I have a long time doing hospitality and service. And now I'm working in real estate investing and this awesome new company that we're working on called pot.com, which is having its big reveal today. So it's a big day for us.
All right, so you did the typical guest thing. I was
Okay,
born, and now I'm doing pot.com.
Tell me what you
Give
want
us a
from me.
little bit. I know,
Tell
right?
me what
This is
you
my
want.
job. I have to do this.
Pull it out of me.
Give us a little bit of background on you. Like, where are you from?
Okay.
What did you do? You obviously didn't wake up one day as a 6-year-old and have an epiphany and go, I want to work with pot.com.
No, that was certainly
I mean,
not.
if you did, God bless you. See, Pete's already on. Hey, Pete. So
Hi, Pete.
give us that little journey, just a little bit of the journey.
So, yeah, I'm from New York.
Oh, good.
I grew
Me
up
too.
in Metro New York, and my parents always hated the winters in New York.
Yeah.
They're 45 years up there, and then they were like, bye,
Peace
and
out.
decided to bring the whole family down to Florida. So I went to high school and college here.
In Orlando?
Well, I went to UCF,
Me
actually.
too.
Did you?
Go Knights.
Go
Charge
Knights.
on.
Go Kniggets. That's what I always say.
Right. I love it.
Yeah, so that's me. And then finished college, moved back to New York, hated it, loved it, hated it. It's a love-hate relationship.
It
with
is a
New York.
love-hate.
It's
Well,
just,
it's beautiful. What part of New York? You said Metro.
Well, Metro North when I was growing up, but then I moved back into the city as an adult. And I was serving tables, making 6 figures a year, but you can imagine I was slaving.
Who's
away.
Mock Kaczynski?
Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna answer. Pete's feeding us great questions. I like this.
no,
All right,
he's on fire.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Reza, tell us a little bit about you because I've known you for we were just talking about how we met, and I thought it was at a networking event.
We met through Sarah Moss.
Oh, we met
who
through
love.
Sarah. See, I thought Sarah introduced you to, or you did that to me.
I came with her.
Oh,
one day
okay,
to
for a
the Citrus
networking
Club.
event. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've been a workaholic since, I don't know, I went straight out of high school, went and got a job at AT&T, did that for 12 and a half years, sales and marketing. I worked for the vice president, so marketing has always been my thing. I wanted
You're
to
good
get
at it.
Thank you.
Great at it.
Thank you. I met up with one of my best friends from high school, Pete Kuc, and wanted to learn real estate, and so I spent a year with him, and then we went into getting this opportunity with pot.com, so I thank him for everything for that, and we're going to talk about what is pot.com. We're going to go into detail of that so people know exactly what it's all about.
Oh yeah,
So,
she's bad at this. She's not going to talk much. I love it.
we are so excited about the company and what it's going to do for the community. It's very community driven. So listen up. Here we are.
All right. So, how did you two meet?
Through Pete.
Yeah,
Pete.
through Pete.
Through
Pete is our.
Pete's
yeah.
the conduit for a lot of meetings. I
Yeah.
think.
He's the man.
It's going to be the Pete show, not the Ted show today, which is fine with me. Do you see how we look, though? Like, I look like the giant, and you two look like it's because
I'm
you're
also
small.
behind you,
I
so
know
I'm
you
the
are,
best.
so here.
Here we go.
It's all right.
No, it's
people
perfect.
are forgiving of you, and later on they'll go, you didn't look at your guest, Ted. You didn't make eye contact. It's very hard to make eye
It
contact
is.
right here.
I got a tiny frame here.
They're
All right, so when about 2 months ago, Reza finally told me what her big project that she's been working on secretly was, and I just couldn't believe that you were able to secure pot.com to develop a business out of it. It's fascinating because it's become so much more mainstream. So, see, Susie was on. That's why I said it, Susie, because of you.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're right here to look at somebody because this might be water and this might not be. So, it's not. So tell us a little bit about the journey to finally get it out. How long did it take? How long have you had pot.com as a URL? Give us a little history.
That is the biggest question everybody wants to know. How did you get pot.com? The owner of he is a founder of the company, obviously, and he's had the domain for many years before, whatever. And
Brilliant
he was
businessman,
looking,
I can tell you.
he was looking for the right partnership, the right people to take, what his dream to the next level. And he met up with, here we go, Pete again. And he trusted, Pete has the contacts to, in the industry, and it was just a perfect marriage in one. And then we just all became friends, and he trusted in us to purchase that domain.
So you purchased the domain, and then a lot of people want to know, I had some people jokingly, but maybe not jokingly, go, are you going to smoke pot on the show, Ted, or what are you going to do? But that's not what pot.com's about, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we are. The club will kick me out.
We could
We're not gonna
surprise
do
you.
that. Yeah, we could totally surprise you. But because people are like, what are they doing with pot.com? And I shared that flyer, that announcement that you sent me. So I think what it did is create a lot of buzz, so to speak, no pun intended, about pot.com and what you were actually going to do with it. Because it's brilliant, but that just because you have a URL that's brilliant doesn't mean that there's a wonderful business plan behind it. But that's not true with you guys.
And that's exactly what we wanted, basically, to create the buzz and not tell all the story until our reveal date. So
It's our reveal date.
It's
Here
reveal
we
Today is the
time.
reveal date.
Woo.
So
So tell us about the business.
So pot.com, am I allowed to curse?
You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay, we
It's your
didn't
show.
half-ass anything with pot.com. We didn't. We
Wasn't
have
sure which curse word you were going to
No,
use.
no. But I guess if you can look at it from that standpoint, we have a team of brilliant minds. There's 12 of us on this team, and every day we wake up and we mastermind. So we've reached out, and we are now in partnerships with monster companies who are helping us with each of, we like to call them silos of the business.
Very good.
Everything from media to merchandise to e-commerce to a podcast, LOL.
Nice.
And everything has been done, and the pieces are being put in place to make this an industry leader. We are going to be an industry leader, 100%.
And what does that look like? So does that mean you're trying to be the conduit for all things pot, meaning anything business related, anything merchandise related, anything that a company wants to do as far as pot goes, you want it to be kind of gone through pot.com?
Exactly. We're doing it. We're going to be the #1 trusted source globally. We pride ourselves on being competitive, but also being true and having that integrity. And our site is going to go, it's global. It's going to be global. It's
And what
huge.
are some of the things that you're going to do? So business-wise, people think, again, they think smoking pot. So let's say it's all around pot in general. Medicinal marijuana, are you going to be a conduit for people to sell it in the right states? What are you going to do? Give us some ideas of the business side of it.
Absolutely. So we are going to be the middleman. We're going to bring the user, and we're going to bring the people who have the product, and we're going to bring them together.
Wonderful.
So whether that be, paraphernalia, retail paraphernalia, or the actual product cannabis, or a doctor, or and bringing the user to finding those users and finding those businesses and bringing them together. So everything from a pipe to children with cancer who need a doctor, and we're able to provide that for them. We're able to bring these people together and create long-standing, very valuable relationships.
Correct.
That's what we're really all about, is bringing everyone together and having that trusted relationship. We want to provide that to the world.
Which is so fascinating to me, because when all of the hubbub started to try to legalize it, it's been going on for a long time, and we have it legal in Florida for medical, I believe. But nobody really started to think about the business side of what if it does become legal recreationally and medical. And so you started to see businesses pop up. I got invited to Cannabis U. So people got really creative about, and that was a university, I guess, for lack of a better word, that wanted to teach people how to get into and capitalize on the business side of pot. But what you're creating is a conduit for all of those people who are coming around the business and want to get access worldwide to other people who either are users or want to interact with them because of their business.
100%. We're going to be a community forum. So for the users, they can come together. We're the first community forum ever.
I love that.
The first
That's
one ever
amazing.
for people to be able to actually talk to each other, and they can talk about whatever they want, related to cannabis or not related to cannabis. We have a forum for people to just be together and connect. So that's huge.
I love that. I love that. And then I wanted to say, John Wilde said, "More hot women, Ted." That's the theme, my friend. And then Ida said education is key, and that's really what you all are doing. One of the reasons that you're launching and you've put so much work into it is because you knew out the gate you were going to get all of these questions, like Bob Kovacevic just made a comment, which everybody can see, but just talking out loud, trying to brainstorm. You tried to brainstorm, I know, through all of it to try to figure out what all of the possible questions would be, and you guys said that's why it's taken so long for you to launch, right? You wanted to make sure it was done right because you knew you'd be under the microscope.
Sure.
Which is, of course, any business is going to be under the microscope, but pot.com, 100% people are going to be looking at and trying to figure out what you're doing and why and how you're doing it. Now, do you have any challenges with states that don't have haven't passed any kind of laws or where pot's illegal?
We're not penetrating those markets yet.
Yeah.
We're working with the markets that have these abilities, but everyone is welcome to come to our site. And I just want to say that user is a site user, not a marijuana user.
Very good.
Just so you know, what I mean
Like
by
that.
user is that they come to the website. You're our users, our website users.
Very good.
So just wanted to make sure.
No, that's
I
good
clear
because
that up.
I think that people immediately they're going to say user and they're going to think that's what some of the comments were.
Right, and just to be clear, that's not
Site user. I love that.
Yes, it's a
See,
site.
that's what
You're
we're
a site
learning.
user.
The whole point is to try to educate everybody on this. And that's the thing. We're all going to kind of learn together, right? Because you guys have done so much of the work, but now you need to get out and educate people and try to direct people there and try to get them to understand why it's important to work with or work through pot.com.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the obviously you've had a lot of conversations with businesses. So what are some of the craziest business ideas, or like you've got paraphernalia, I would normally say that. You have merchandise,
Yes.
right? So how cool is that? So are you working with branding companies all over the world? If a branding company says, I've got an idea for pot.com or for something that's pot related, they can come to you, they can use you as a conduit. Okay, so what's
Absolutely.
what are some of the things that we might not have seen that were like? Is there going to be a hemp clothing line, or like are you guys going to go after all of those businesses that I see a lot on Facebook? Like you see a
Absolutely.
ton of stuff on Facebook, and because I've had several shows that are medical marijuana related, I get people who want me to like all of their hemp Facebook pages, all of their hemp Instagram. I follow them. Because the business itself, there's so much that can be done with it. So what were some of your challenges in getting this all together?
So image was really important, especially with the logo. We wanted people to feel comfortable wearing it. We wanted to be more of a community-based company. We wanted to show that we're a technology company wrapped in all into one. So the logos, we spent a lot of time doing this simple little logo, which people absolutely love.
Yes.
The merchandise is king for us. People want the gear. We're going to be on music videos. We've been already been contacted by key players. Merchandise is going to be a huge business for us. Very soon on the website, we'll be offering the entire merchandise line for people that they can order just onesie, twosie stuff. So we're really excited about the merchandise. We really spent a lot of time branding.
Well, it's beautiful. That's awesome. That's a gorgeous Yeti. I could hold a lot of vodka in there.
Yeah, yeah, you could.
You totally could.
32 ounces, I believe.
What are the next steps as you launch today, as you're talking to everyone, and you're going to go out? And I know guerrilla marketing, we talked about that as part of the plan because you want to get out there. You want to bring it to people, not just on the web, but bring it to people on the street so that people can see what you're doing, which I think is really smart, especially downtown Orlando. We've got so many cool venues and cool people.
We'll be down there very soon, people.
They're going to go downstairs. But what are some of the next steps? Like you're launching. You've got all of this worldwide thing going on, but you still have to have baby steps. You have to have small steps or small plans. What are some of the things that you guys are planning to do?
So today is the big reveal. Go over to pot.com, why can't I say that?
Pot.com.
Pot.com, and go check out the static website that we've created. The next thing, we actually have a management company as part of our umbrella, and we've gone out and we're starting to teach dispensaries how to do their own delivery. Recreational delivery. So that's huge in states that are obviously legalized. So we're working on that, and that's very much happening right now.
Wow.
Absolutely happening right now. We're getting updates as we speak from our guys out in California. And we're launching an app, which is huge. That's a huge part of pot.com. That's in the next couple of months, I want to say conservatively. We're working on it, and we want it to be perfect when it launches. So you'll be able to download it as the user, website and app user, and scroll through all of the local businesses and national businesses that are part of our network.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it's going to be awesome, and they're going to have their own promotions, and you can use those promotions and have stuff delivered to your door if it's, obviously in the states that are legal.
Correct.
We'll keep it legal.
Correct.
And, so on and so forth. But this is a huge thing, and as each state continues to legalize, the opportunities are endless.
Everybody's trying to tell us to use a different word than user. I love it though. It's right. It's a site user.
It's a site user.
So site
Exactly.
visitor, Susie
Site
says.
visitor.
Susie asked, "What's Reza going to be doing?" You know, Susie.
Yeah, we do everything 24/7.
I mean, I don't think this woman
The
has
answer
slept
is
since I've known her.
whatever it takes. That's the answer.
We call ourselves the Swiss Army knives of the company.
I
for
love
now.
that. And Ida asks a great question. Would the website have information on THC pills, lotions, and other unconventional forms of legal medical marijuana?
Sure will.
We are in the process of all those partnerships. We are answering phones and emails, hundreds every single day. People that just want to be on the site and really, grow their business with us, and they just want to be a part of pot.com.
I came across somebody. She's wonderful, Kelly Giavelli, another good Italian girl. I'm Italian, so that's why I said that. She works with, I think, the first network marketing, multi-level marketing CDB company that I've ever heard of, called HempWorks. I mean, it's just the stuff that's, you guys know about that. So
yes.
It's fascinating to me. It's
They have
fascinating
found us,
to me
yes.
about how they figured out how to do the network marketing, which I love. I love the fact that people are, because it helps. So see, I'm a believer. I've had some controversy lately with some shows that I've done on this, and I'm definitely a believer in medical marijuana, and we personally have absolutely no problem with recreational being legalized. Just for the record, in case anybody didn't know that. Jen Waterman, is it true that there are two basic chemicals and that you don't feel one and the other is a potential hallucinogen? So you're probably talking about CBD versus THC, maybe? And I don't know how deep you all get into those kinds of questions, but that I know people do want to know. There are people out there that want to experience the healing power of CBD, but they're afraid that if they get drug tested, they're afraid because the CBD, which I happen to know this because I know the HempWorks girl, CBD can't have more than 0.03% of THC in it or something like that. But that doesn't mean that there isn't some THC, but it doesn't give you that high.
Exactly. That is exactly right. We're actually in discussions with a company right now that does water, and it's THC and CBD water. And it's the same thing. Like you can drink this water, but you're not going to get that. You're absolutely not going to get that hallucinogen feeling.
Right.
But you may experience a buzz, and that's as this develops, as this industry develops, we're going to see all kinds of stuff that you guys no one's conceived of. There's someone out there that conceives of these ideas, and then they come out, and we're going to work with all of them.
I think they're brilliant. Like I have a friend that brought some stuff home from another. It was CBD that you put on your hands because people who suffer from rheumatoid arthritis or any kind of arthritis.
Yes.
So you put it on, it's almost like a Bengay, and it was this immediate relief for him. Which one is hallucinogen? It's the THC gen, right? Because the CBD is not hallucinogen. But he felt immediate relief. And so I wish that people would do more research, which you guys probably do too, which is probably what pot.com is going to allow them. Like you said, it's going to be a forum. So people who aren't educated, who want to be educated, can go to the forum and actually learn, instead of making the general assumption that all people who take CBD or take medicinal marijuana or whatever it is are potheads, because
Exactly.
I've heard that a lot too. Jen says hi, and then John said, I think
Hi.
people should not be afraid to call themselves a user. Stand up for your rights to do your to do with your body what you wish, and stop government bullying. Thank you, John. I can
like
always count.
him.
Well, John's awesome, and I bet, so John and I work together and are working on O-Town Radio, that damn radio show. He's amazing, and so we should definitely talk about having you guys on there.
For sure.
Thanks,
That'd be
Pete. That's
awesome.
very sweet. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys coming on. Do you ladies know Tombo? Tombo. Tell us about Tombo, Jen, while we're talking. I don't know who
Yeah.
Tombo is. But I also saw, there is now hemp-infused wine. So there's a whole line of wine that has, it's hemp-infused.
So there's a beer now too.
There's a
a beer.
beer,
Cannabis
so...
beer.
Yeah, we want to encourage everybody that, and if you know somebody or if you're in the cannabis business, please contact us. You definitely want to partner with us and get connected. The technology and what we're going to come out with is going to blow your mind. So again, info@pot.com.
info@pot.com. All right. John brings, John Holloway. Hey, buddy, how are you? My cousin's daughter was having over 200 seizures a day, and they discovered she has a rare disorder called Dravet syndrome. The traditional meds did not work. Medical marijuana has reduced seizures to 20 a day to sometimes days without one, and she's walking and communicating some. Huge supporter.
Wow.
And those are the stories that the one particular side of the media tries to push down, and I think there's such a strong voice in our country to get it out, since it is a plant, and there are so many amazing things that the plant itself can do depending on the levels and all of that. But I know people too. I have a friend, Trisha Dennis, who was on the show. Her son had an in utero stroke, and it reduced his seizures to, he is up and about, not walking, but he's super amazingly engaged. And before that, he was having so many seizures every day. And she writes for Florida, which you guys will probably get involved with. There are so many publications I didn't know that were out there that provide information. There are so many people out there who are constantly fighting the fight to get this to be more normalized, to be integrated more into our regular world, which I know that Big Pharma hates it, but it's a natural thing. It's too bad. Opioids, no, we don't want opioids. We want to have our natural stuff. We want to have
We'd love
stuff.
to have her on the podcast.
She's
Yeah.
she's absolutely amazing.
We definitely want to have her
So
contact
Trisha,
us.
I'll tag you later. She
Great.
came on the show and did a phenomenal job and talked about her son Noah, who's 19 now, I think, and doing phenomenally well.
We want to talk to.
All right, so we are going to share, obviously it's pot.com. You can't forget that, but I'm still going to share it later. Info@pot.com, which we'll also share. And we'll give their contact. You'll be able to see them because I tagged them in this. And I also posted the flyer. Any parting words of wisdom for this? See how fast it goes? It goes so fast.
Wow.
So any
Wow.
parting words of wisdom for them that you want to
We just want to thank everybody for watching. It's been years in the making, and it's here. And again, if you're in the cannabis business, you have a story, anything you want to share, we love to hear it. Please contact us today at info@pot.com. We answer our phones every single day, respond to emails within the second. So please, we encourage everybody to do that. And thank you, Ted, for having us on today.
Thank you guys for coming on 420.
On
I'm so
420,
excited.
so we're very excited.
Oh yes, we have
Oh.
champagne. We have
Let me
champagne.
do the honors,
Hopefully nobody
please.
loses an
We're
eye.
going to end with
Bring those glasses
But
over here.
so what I really want to encourage you to do your own research. Don't listen to the media outlets that are totally demonizing this. You can pop it, it won't bother me. All right, good job. Please do your own research and utilize pot.com as a conduit for that, as a forum for that. And don't allow somebody else don't open that in an airport, no doubt, Jen. Right? Or downtown.
right
Don't do it
idea.
downtown. But please be your own best friend as far as research goes, because I hear a lot of uneducated comments, and it's not, I don't think it's because people are meaning to be uneducated. They just don't, they listen to whatever the media tells them, and you guys are not sheep to the slaughter, so start doing your own research and thinking on your own. All right, cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Love you both.
Pot.com.
Thank you,
Pod.com. We
everyone.
love you guys. I
for
have
the
2 other
support.
shows today. We love you so much. I'll see you at 1 o'clock with Josh Paez.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.